It's due in 6 days.
I said I'll do it, okay?
Second floor.
All right. I won't say another word.
Thank you.
The sooner I get it in, the better. Not another word. Not one word. 4 paragraphs would be nice, single-spaced. Not a word.
I still don't know why you're going to NYU.
Because it's got a great film school, and it's near my roots.
But New York's a tough place. There's a 3-bullet-hole minimum to get into any emergency room in town. Plus, do you have any idea how much it costs to live there?
That's the kicker. I got free room and board at Grandma Del Pino's.
Well, there's a real teenager's dream come true.
Hey, she's a cool old lady. She used to date gangsters, you know.
How delightful. A real role model.
Yeah, so I gotta have 3 letters of recommendation. I already got one from my French teacher, Madame Feldblum. I'll have yours very soon. Now I figure the next one has to be a biggie.
No, I'm on a gurney in an emergency room, for God's sakes.
I need somebody that'll really put me over the top.
What's this?
It looks like a herniated disc with nerve root compression.
Bad slide into third base.
Let's get him into number 2.
Bye-bye. Go.
Do you know who that is? That's Bradford Eisner.
Who's Bradford Eisner?
Who's Bradford Eisner? He's only the head of programming for ABC television, that's all.
No.
Doog!
No, he's a patient. Don't even think about it.
Hey, you're right. I got crazy for a minute.
Your initial x-rays were inconclusive, so for right now we're talking about an MRI of the spine, some trial bed rest and traction, some pain medication, and some muscle relaxants.
No medication, no way. I'm in the middle of my mid-season lineup. I've got to stay alert. I owe it to my viewers.
Okay, well, we'll just take it one step at a time. Deal?
Deal.
I'll be back to check on you a bit later.
Mr. Eisner, you probably get this all the time, but you know what I've been thinking would make a fabulous television show?
I haven't a clue.
The life of a nurse. A real nurse, though, one who cares.
A no-nonsense nurse with the dedication and compassion that go beyond her job.
Exactly. A woman whose many scrapes with romance have always ended in tragedy, but she manages to... It sounds autobiographical, but it's only loosely autobiographical. You know, if you sat down with me for 20 minutes, I could tell you stories.
Sure, we'll set up something between your people and my people.
I haven't got any people.
Got some.
Okay.
Here we go, Mr. Eisner. Some delicious chicken with some interesting sauce of some kind. Country fresh succotash and some yummy blue dessert. Pudding. Maybe. Very nutritious. Fish is brain food, chicken is back food. Let me get you in the proper eating angle here. Okay, be sure and scream out if you feel any pain. Don't hold back, that way I'll know when to stop.
No!
That should do it. Is there any place you need to itch that you can't reach? We're full service here. I trimmed my nails just this morning.
Very nice. I'll use my own.
Sorry, Mr. Eisner. There must have been a mix-up with your... You got your tray. How'd that happen?
This overly zealous orderly right here brought it to me.
Just checking for germs. Yeah. All clear.
Ah, yes. Orderly Del Pino. He's definitely one of our best. Could I speak to you outside for a minute, Orderly Del Pino?
Certainly, Orderly Alexander.
Excuse us.
You enjoy your lunch, Mr. Reisner. Let go of me.
What the hell were you trying to do to me, man?
I'm not trying to do anything to you.
Well, then what were you doing in there?
That guy is Bradford Eisner. He's a big television person. I gotta get to know him so he can write me a recommendation for film school.
Not on my time.
Oh, come on, Raymond. Cut me a break. Let me deliver his food or something. Just for a little while. This could be the shot I need.
No dice.
You know, Raymond, ever since you held me hostage in that convenience store, not a night goes by I don't wake up screaming. My shrink wants to see me 3 times a week.
You don't see a shrink.
See how crazy I am? I thought I did. Ow!
What? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What? What?
That spot where you pointed the gun in my head? There's a lot of moisture in the air. The muzzle mark still hurts, see? Right here. Remember?
You sleaze.
All I'm asking is for you to look the other way.
Hot off the presses. Your ticket to Gotham, mi amigo.
I knew you'd come through. Okay, here goes. To whom it may concern. Nice touch. Don't want to offend any women readers. I've known Vincent Del Pino for 12 years. Good. Start slow and build. In that time, I've known him to be a conscientious friend and hard-working individual. We're still building. He has unproven potential, but an apparent willingness to learn. Are we dipping a little here? I'm sure he would be a refreshing addition to the student body of your fine institution. Despite his academic shortcomings, whoa! He's obedient, loyal, and trustworthy. Why don't you just say I don't bite or lick myself in public? Sincerely, Douglas Howser, M.D. What, that's it? That's the best you could do?
Hey, wait a minute. That's a good letter. I chose those words carefully.
Despite his academic shortcomings? What are you, nuts?
I was covering for the fact that your grade point average is equal to the yearly rainfall in Death Valley. Do you want me to lie?
Lie? You think you have to lie to say something good about me?
Okay, lie may be the wrong word. Exaggerate would be better.
Well, forget it. Here, I can't use this. Maybe to get into preschool or a dance class, but not NYU.
Okay, fine. Get somebody else to write your stupid letter.
Fine.
Fine.
Hello? Oh, come on. This is gonna kill us. Why does he have to pick Tuesday night to address the nation? Tuesday is our biggest night. All right, I'll think of something. I can't put funny after the president. Damn.
Hey, take it easy. That vein is working overtime in your neck there. Save yourself for the scintillating tapioca.
I can't eat.
I'm not an eavesdropping type of guy, but I couldn't help overhearing, and I think I got an idea that might help you. Just hear me out. Now, the president is dull. Am I right? So why is it that after he speaks, you always put on 5 other dull guys in bad suits talking about what the first dull guy put us to sleep with?
It's called political analysis. Don't you have a cart to push or something?
No. Now, the country is not on a roll. Economy is down, foreign policy's in trouble. We need something uplifting, something to remind us just what a great country the U.S. of A. really is. Rocky Balboa, the greatest success story in American history. Run Rocky right after the president's speech.
Thanks for the advice, kid. But see, I've got people who do research and study demographics to come up with things like this.
Well, I sure know I'd be watching the Italian Stallion.
Nice try, though. Yeah, Jack. Do we still have the rights to Rocky?
Something bothering you, Doogie?
No, nothing. You know, you try and do a favor for somebody and look what you get. I spend my precious time agonizing over a letter of recommendation so Vinny can get into NYU, and he says it's not good enough. What an ingrate.
Vinny's ready to go to college?
That kid couldn't get into the San Diego Zoo.
It'll be good to get rid of him. It's time I made some more mature friends, anyway.
Jack, Medway can't make it to the poker game tonight. We're gonna be short unless you can come up with somebody.
I play poker.
You want to make new friends, not new weenies.
Dude, I don't think this is for you.
Jack's right.
See? There you go. I'm okay to remove a gallbladder with, but nobody wants to hang around with me on the outside. I guess you're right. Who needs it? I'll just be by myself. I better get used to it anyway. 4 years coming up with no friends. Just me, my lava lamp, my computer. Maybe I'll make a pen pal. There are a lot of lonely women in prison.
Okay, 7 o'clock.
Bring cash. Yeah. 3 kings.
Blush.
What?
Oh, damn.
This hurts. I'm out of here. I cannot stand it. You never should have been into me. See, there were 24 cards showing only 7 spades out. You had 3 kings up. Jack had folded the 4th king. Your other card was a 10, and they were all gone, so it was a much better chance of me having a flush than you having a hidden pair.
Right. I should have known.
Jack, let's take a break.
Good idea, Jack. I want to rummage through the kitchen, see if I can find a blunt object to kill Howser with.
So go already. Just take
Full house.
Hey guys, look what I scored. The best you can get.
Oh,
Cupid!
Hey, Cupid.
Jack, you shouldn't have. I'm glad he did. Will you marry me?
Yeah, you shave your mustache. Come on, Jack. What about me?
Oh. Go on.
Come on, Jack. You know, a good cigar is a real man's pleasure.
Mm-hmm. Give him a light.
He's like a pretzel. That's right.
You might still need a doctor now.
What was that?
8-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon. Goes down smooth.
Oh, honey, why'd you do this to yourself?
I was just trying to be one of the guys. Make some new friends. I guess I won't be asked back.
Well, you took all their money and puked on their table. I don't think the invitation is in the mail.
In 6 months, my entire social world is going to be a flat line. Everyone's going to college. Wanda's talking about this art school in Chicago. Vinny's going to NYU.
But they'll still be your friends.
Except for Vinny. We're not speaking. He says the letter I wrote him couldn't get him into a dance school.
Well, maybe your heart wasn't in it 100%, Remember how it was just before you went to Princeton? A certain young next-door neighbor, an Italian kid, I think, was pretty broken up because his best friend was leaving. You came back. So will he.
Your mother's right. Vinny has to live his life, have experiences, just like you did.
What are you doing, Doogie?
I'm gonna write a new letter for Vinny. Right after I do this. Excuse me.
So the whole story would revolve around a kid who was a gangbanger until he was 18. But suddenly, through a dramatic confrontation with the cops, his whole life turns around, and he decides to become a hospital orderly.
A no-nonsense orderly with a dedication and compassion that go beyond his job.
Absolutely. Now here's the grabber. Do a freak laboratory accident. He swallows an experimental drug. He gives him supernatural power. He returns to the projects by night as Captain Crime Buster, and he cleans up his entire neighborhood. So what do you think, Mr. Eisner?
I think I can make it back to the bed by myself.
Sure thing. You want to take a meeting? Give me a ring.
Mr. E, you did it. You put Rocky on last night.
Isn't that a coincidence? Our programming department came up with the same idea you had. We won the nationals.
Fantastic. What does that mean?
Rocky beat everybody.
Geez, I guess that really was a good idea, huh?
Yeah. I like you, Del Pino. You're brash. I could use your smarts and energy. You know, start you off small, see how you handle it.
Whoa. You're offering me a job? I didn't expect that. I don't know.
Where is that no-nonsense nurse? This heat pack needs changing.
Look, I gotta run, but I'll give it some thought. I will.
You do that.
Housekeeping needed in room 662. Housekeeping to room 662, please.
Vinny, am I glad to see you?
Boy, Duke, I don't have time.
No, listen, the reason I was reluctant to write that letter...
Forget about that.
No, I was doing it half-heartedly, and it was because I don't want you to go to New York. You're my best friend.
Yeah, I love you too. Later.
No, I feel terrible, like I'm trying to sabotage your dream.
All is forgiven. I gotta go.
So once I realized that, I sat down and I wrote you a new one. What are you doing in that uniform?
I can explain.
Then do it.
Well, remember that Biggie? That guy who could put me over the top?
You didn't.
I did. I can't.
You will.
Bottom line, I'm a marginal student, and, I thought if I could con you out of a letter of recommendation, it would do the trick for me. So, I'm apologizing. I don't really work here.
Well, that's good, because you were a very annoying orderly.
So, now that that's out of the way, can we talk about that job in the programming department?
I was offering you a job in the mailroom.
The mailroom? Are you kidding? Hey, I'm an artist. A filmmaker. I'm beyond television anyway. It's a vast wasteland. The boob tube. A bubble gum for the mind.
Vin, I think that Mr. Eisner gets the picture. Look, about the letter. What Vinny did was wrong, but you've got to admit it took a lot of flair and imagination to get in here and see you, and that imagination really does go a long way in the entertainment industry.
Oh, yes, he has a few qualities that would help very much in my business. He is sleazy, sly, and deceitful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, I'll write you a letter. Dr. Howser and Mr. Del Pino. Is everything all right here?
Yeah, Mr. Eisner has been kind enough to write Vinny a letter of recommendation for film school. Isn't that great?
Yes. Great indeed.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you,
Eisner.
Mr. Eisner.
So, according to Vinny's mom, his grandmother got fed up with New York and suddenly moved to Florida. And with her went his free room and board.
So even if he's accepted at NYU, he can't go?
That's right.
Hmm. I hope he's not too disappointed.
Me too. Good night, Doogie.
Good night, Mom.
This is absolutely righteous, man. A young man with an exuberance for life and a single-driven passion for the craft of filmmaking. I love it. If you want an accommodation, ooh, good word, who goes by the book and will carry on the proven ways, Vincent Delpino is not your man. But if you want someone who challenges the barriers, pushes the limits, and will improve the state of the art, he's definitely your man. I'm misting up here, Duke.
Hey, I believe in those words 100%. That's why I wrote them.
And they're going on my tombstone, I'll tell you that. Doogie, there's something I have to cop to here. You know, when you started talking about our friendship, well, I started thinking about it too. So, I decided to shove aside my selfish interest in the Big Apple. I'm not going to NYU. So, we can still hang out together.
So, our friendship is what's keeping you here?
That's right, Duke. You're my best friend. I need you, and I knew you'd miss me.
So, you're staying here just for me?
Yeah.
Gosh, man, I'm touched. I don't know how I'll ever make this up to you.
Well, what do you say to a loan? Say, $200?
I'll say your grandmother moved to Florida. Your mom told my mom.
You know, the Delpinos have big mouths.
Yes, and you're a Delpino through and through.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.